Hey everyone, this is Sunny Justice with It's a Criming Shame. In this video, we're going to be talking about Allison Kelly. She was a senior manager that was in charge of the nursing of Lucy Letby. And when people brought information saying, hey, no, there's weird things going on here and we don't feel comfortable working with her. And so now she has been suspended. So let's get started into this video. But before we get started, of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that like and the share. It means a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And of course, please leave your comments at the end of the video on your thoughts. And the timeline will also come up in this video. So very sad, very tragic. But let's get into it. Okay, so you guys, let's talk about Allison Kelly and the other managers at the Countess of Chester Hospital that have been accused of ignoring warning signs about Letby. And make sure that you guys put your thoughts in the comment section of this video. So Lucy Letby, manager, suspended at SK's Nurses Hospital, where 7 babies, of course, had died at the hands of Lucy Letby. So a manager who had been in charge of nursing at Lucy Letby's hospital has been suspended as the SK nurse was imprisoned for life for, of course, the homicides of 7 babies and trying to kill 6 more. Allison Kelly was in charge of nursing at the Countess of Chester Hospital when Letby had, of course, committed the homicides and seriously injured babies in her care. The senior manager had been working hard as a nursing director at the Northern Care Alliance NHS Foundation Trust in Salford. A statement from Nikki Clark, Chief Police Officer of Northern Care Alliance Foundation Trust, said, "I can confirm Allison Kelly has been suspended. We are unable to comment any further at this moment in time. Miss Kelly, the then Director of Nursing and Deputy Chief Executive, is among the managers of the Countess of Chester Hospital who have come under fire after colleagues of Letby tried to raise concerns about her." Then it continues on to say, the Telegraph reported that the local politicians in the area were deeply concerned to learn she was still in position of senior management. The outlet added that it was in July 2015 when Miss Kelly was first told that Letby was the only nurse on shift when 3 babies had died within 2 weeks of one another. Letby would go on to the homicides of 4 more babies, the first just a month after lead consultant Dr. Stephen Breary lodged a report with Miss Kelly. She was reportedly contacted again in February of 2016, but Dr. Breary, who found common links in the 9 deaths stretching back to mid-2015. The moment Letby was arrested at her home, Letby, 33, was found guilty, of course, of the homicides of 7 babies and attempting the homicides of 6 others between June 2015 and June 2016. She will spend the rest of her life in prison after being handed a whole life order at Manchester Crown Court on Monday. So, Lucy Letby timeline. So, June 8, 2015. She commits her first homicide, killing baby A. June 10th, just 2 days after, she tries to kill baby B. June 14th, she kills for the second time, taking the life of baby C. June 22nd, less than 2 weeks since her first homicide, Letby kills baby D. August 4th, Letby kills baby E and tries to kill baby F. July 2nd, Dr. Stephen Breary carries out a review into the 3 deaths in June and tells Allison Kelly that Letby was the only nurse on shift for all 3. Now, September, Letby makes 2 attempts to kill baby G, and later in the month messages colleagues to claim the unit is completely unsafe. On October 23rd, Letby kills baby I, and Dr. Breary, concerned Letby is harming babies, contacts the unit manager. February 8th of 2016, Dr. Ravi Jayaram, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Jayaram, Another consultant warns he saw Letby standing and watching as a baby seemed to have stopped breathing, and contacts Miss Kelly and even Ian Harvey to request an urgent meeting. April 9th, Letby tries to kill baby L and baby M. June 16, 2016, Letby attempts to murder baby N and then, of course, kills baby O. Now, on June 24th, the killer nurse takes the life of baby P, and Dr. Breary phones the duty executive on call, Karen Rees, to say he and consultant colleagues don't want Letby to work with her next shift. The plea is rejected. Then on June 29th, Letby is removed from frontline duties. Mr. Justice Goss told the 33-year-old there was premeditation, calculation, and cunning in your actions, and he handed down a whole life order at Manchester Crown Court on Monday, which she got 14 whole life sentences. Addressing the nurse who refused to appear in court, he said, "You acted in a way that was completely contrary to the normal human instincts of nurturing and caring for babies, and in gross breach of the trust that all citizens place in those who work in the medical and caring professions. The babies you harmed were born prematurely, and some were at risk of not surviving, but in each case you deliberately harmed them, intending to kill them." The judge told her she would be provided copy of his remarks and the personal statements of the families of her victims. Earlier, the families of Letby's victims addressed an empty dock as they told her, "You are nothing and you are evil." More than a dozen relatives of Letby's victims sat in the public gallery for the hearing on Monday, and 8 jurors returned to see the sentencing. The mother of child E and premature born boy who died, and child F, his twin brother who survived, told the court the nurse's refusal to appear just one final act of wickedness from a coward. Letby has become only the 4th woman in the UK history to be told she will never be released from prison. These include the girl of the Moors homicides, Ian Brady, Myra Hindley, who died in 2002, and serial SK, Rose West, and Joanna Dennehy. So, again, just horrific. Horrific. But anyways, so we'll see what comes about this and the actions of people, because as you listen to what I just read, again, there was so many things that could have stopped other babies from losing their lives, and they should be held accountable. Knowing that Lucy Letby's case has now come to a conclusion, looking at the acts and how it was handled definitely needs to come under fire, and let's see what goes on as the time progresses with the Lucy Letby case. But give me your thoughts, you guys. Again, you know, the timeline, let's just go back down to this timeline here. The timeline here again, just looking at when you're visually looking at it and just trying to wrap your head around that somebody could do such heinous crimes to children is just absolutely sickening beyond belief. Sickening, evil, disgusting, pathetic, whatever word. There's no words that can really truly describe someone or a person that has the ability to commit such heinous acts. Anyways, thank you so much. Please give this video a like and a share, and thank you again for watching the video.